Everyone, Fallen Phoenix here, and I'm here to answer the Q and A questions that I asked you guys to leave in the comments, and you did. And I thank you for all the questions that you left. I'm happy I got at least this far with that. Okay, so I have 5 questions from one person, and her name's Jacqueline the Nigo. I never knew how to pronounce that correctly, so don't hate me for it. So, and she's got 5 questions for me, so I'm gonna try and answer all your questions, and not just Jacqueline, all the people that asked. I'm gonna try and answer all your questions as best I can. I'm sorry if you do not like my answer. If you don't like my answer. Okay, so the first question from Jacqueline is, Jacqueline, whatever. It looks like Jacqueline. I'm sorry. If I'm pronouncing it wrong, I am so sorry. And I'm sorry if my thing is shaky. I'm just recording on my phone. I don't have a camcorder. The first question from Jacqueline. Do I have a favorite shipping in any type of context, like anime, TV, real life, whatever? I don't have a favorite, and I'm not against it. I don't have a favorite. I'm not against shipping. It's just, I just don't have a favorite. And if I had to pick a favorite, if I was forced to have a favorite, it would be, I guess it would be Marky Mash. So cute. Oh no. Sorry for the background noise. That is my brother's friend, and my parents. Apology. So yeah, I don't have a favorite, but if I was forced to pick one, it'd be Marky Mash. Okay, so the next question is, why do I watch Markiplier? There's a lot of stressful things I go through, and I'm sorry if I'm talking way too fast. I'll try and slow down. Why do I watch Markiplier? I have a lot of stressful things go down here at my house with my parents and just the schoolwork, and it really stresses me out, and it makes me so mad, and I don't have a release. But then I go to YouTube and I watch either some of Mark's old videos or some of the new ones he's posted, and I just can't help but crack a smile or laugh hysterically because of the funny content that I see from him. And when he does that type of stuff, he makes me forget all the stressful things I am forced to go through. And it makes me really happy to know that there is something still out there that can make me smile. And it's not only Mark that makes me smile, it's and when I write this for you guys, it makes me happy that you like it. When I'm hanging out with my friends, which I haven't done in a while, or when I'm playing video games. But I watch Mark because he makes me smile, and it just makes me really happy. Okay, so the next question is, do you drink coffee? If so, how do you take it? I don't drink coffee. I mean, cappuccinos, I guess, count as coffee, but it's a vanilla cappuccino that I drink. So yeah, that's that. Okay, so favorite band. Excuse me. Favorite bands. I only have 2 in particular when I'm not listening to like dubstep, and the 2 bands I listen to are My Darkest Days and 5 Finger Death Punch. And when I'm listening to like dubstep, I listen to like Pentatonics. If you don't know who they are, you've got to look them up. They are great. They make pop sound way better than the originals. I'm telling you, you've got to look them up. But yeah, when I'm listening to dubstep, I listen to Pendulum or Pentatonics or Skrillex sometimes. So yeah. And this is the last question from Jacqueline. I'm sorry, I'm so sorry if I'm pronouncing your name wrong. Just yell at me in the comments. How do I feel when I write this story? Do I mentally fangirl? Am I happy, excited, or whatever? I am happy, and I'm sorry if I keep touching my face. I'm happy that I get to write this it's not for my benefit, it's for you guys. It's for your entertainment. It's for you to read. It's not really for me, but I'm really happy that I can contribute something to make you guys laugh or smile or in any other emotion. I'm just really happy that I can do this for you guys. I'm glad I can write something that you appreciate and like. And I'm just really happy. So those are the 5 questions from Jacqueline. Jacqueline, thank you for your questions. I really appreciate it. Okay, so this next question comes from Cami Does Minecraft. And she asks, how much do you like Markiplier? I love Markiplier. And I'm not saying that just because he's good looking. That is only one of the reasons I like him. Believe it or not, I do fangirl about Mark. I just wish I didn't sometimes. But, I like, it's not how much I like him, it's what I like about him. I like how generous he is, how caring he is to his fans, his family, friends, and, like, charities that he donates to. He's a really good person. I could say he's beautiful on the inside more than he is on the outside. But he's still beautiful there too. And he's just a really good person, and I just love that about him. It's just a great thing that I know who he is, and I know what he does. And that he does it for other people instead of doing it for himself. That's what I like. Okay, so thank you, Cami, for your question. I really appreciate it. Okay, this one's from Pickles212. And just pause for a second. I want to thank Pickles212. I know you probably saw this at the beginning of the last chapter, but I want to thank you for the chapter suggestion. It was a really good idea. I had the idea in my head at the time, but I didn't know if you guys wanted to see that. So thank you, Pickles, sorry, for the chapter session. I really appreciate it. Okay, so his question, he or she, I don't know your gender. Sorry. What inspired you to make this story? And another person, Psychopathic Emma, asked me the same type of question, so I'm just going to answer those all in one hit. Well, hers was, what made you want to write the story? What inspired you to make this story? I would say Mark inspired me because of the great things he does. And I know that he never reads my stuff, but if he did, 1, I would die completely, and 2, I would just be thankful that he's reading it and he's liking it. But what inspired me to make the story, it was really an idea that came to my head, because I had 4 stories prior. 2 of them were just, they were great and all. But then I thought, why don't I make a story of Markiplier, and I'm sure people will love it. Because if you've noticed, if you've ever searched up stories for Markiplier on the Quotev website, you notice there are not as many. So I thought, maybe I can add to this population of stories. So I just decided to write a story with Markiplier. Yeah, that's what inspired me to make this story. So thank you, Pickles212 and Psychopathic Emma, for the questions. I really, really appreciate it. I really do. Don't kill me. Alright, so the next question is from Raven the Night Guard, and she says, do you like Five Nights at Freddy's? I really hope that's a trick question, because I love Five Nights at Freddy's. If I could afford to buy them off of Steam, I would play them start to finish, 1 to 3. As soon as I figure out how to play 3, because I watched Mark play it, and I didn't get it. I didn't understand it as much as he did. He didn't understand it, and neither did I. So, I love Five Nights at Freddy's. From the time it came out, I just loved it. So thank you, Raven, the Night Guard, for your question. Okay, so the last question I have here is from Penny, and he or she, again, sorry if I don't know your gender, said, what made you want to start writing? Well, it happened about a year ago when I posted my first story on Quotev, and it was a creepypasta story, and I'm still into creepypasta, just not as much as I used to be. But it was a creepypasta story I wrote about an OC character that I had created, because if you can't tell by my name, Fallen Phoenix, I like anything fire, and I knew there was an animal I liked, either mythical or not, out there that I liked that was fire related, and I knew there was one in particular. It was a phoenix. So I made this character, and I wrote the story about this character, and I don't want to explain it because it's too long, but if you want to check it out, it's on my page. You can go ahead, go read it, although I haven't updated in a while, and I don't know when I will. Hopefully soon. Haven't updated that one in a while, and nor my other stories have just been focused on this Markiplier story. But really, what inspired me to start writing, I mean, it wasn't really an inspiration. It was an idea, because I write stories for myself from time to time, and I got the idea last year. Because I didn't know there was a website out there where you could post stories for people to see. And so my friend showed me the website, and I was like, well, I guess I could post it there. So I typed up my first chapter, and it just exploded after that. Like, I had at least 5 followers after my first couple of chapters. And I was really psyched, and I was like, well, what if I could contribute more? So I started writing more and more, and that's what led me to the Markiplier story that you guys read today. So really, it was my friend Ashley who inspired me, I guess I could say. And I don't know her username, but I think it's in my following section, so if you want to go check her out, please do. I mean, I don't know if she's updated or, like, wrote any stories except the one that she wrote, but that one is a creepypasta character that she came up with last year, and it's a good read. If you don't like it, I'm sorry, but if you do, please show her some support. But so yeah, that's how that happened. So thank you everybody for the questions, and I'm sorry I have not been looking at the camera part of my phone. I have been looking directly at the screen. Sorry. It's just a habit of mine. I just look at the screen and not the camera. My mistake. So anyway, thank you for your questions, and thank you for so much support you've been giving this story. So far, I'm up to 71 favorites. I don't know how many reads, and I don't know how many readers, but thank you so much for the support and the contributions. I really do appreciate you guys helping me out when I'm in a tough jam. So thank you very much for watching my stupid little Q&A video, and if you want me to, I can do more in the future when I hit another certain milestone. But thank you for your questions, thank you for your support, and I'm just gonna leave before I embarrass myself on camera. So bye-bye. Bye. See ya.